Only we are looking outward, not able to comprehend the mind and life force or the consciousness. Here I want to understand, once you are able to bring down the frequency, either by sadhana or by meditation, you will be able to observe all the natural secrets, nature's secrets. Albert Einstein revealed that matter is not made out of matter, but made out of energy. E is equal to mc square. So the whole existence is surrounded by infinite energy that protects, guides and cares for you, and called divine energy or universal magnetism. So through acupressure we are going to treat ourselves with energy only. Now you understand. What is consciousness? You go to Swami Google and see what is consciousness. Consciousness is not defined in this manner. Consciousness is the order of function in everything, everywhere and all time, is given by Vedadri Maharishi. Please, just see. There is consciousness in this. There is consciousness in this. There is consciousness in the mic, inanimated thing. And there is consciousness all over the world. There is not in a single place where we cannot be say there is no consciousness. I don't want to expand because there is a huge subject. So consciousness is the order of function in everything, everywhere. You just eat your food, it getting converted. Tomorrow morning the food is converted into waste. Who is doing for you? It is the consciousness. It is the consciousness present in you. Whatever happens everywhere is nothing but consciousness in the order of function, everything. Now, science. Science is a systematic study of knowledge through observation and experiment. This all of us agree. So whatever we are able to comprehend, make through instrument, we are agreed science is a systematic study of knowledge through observation and experiment. What is spirituality? Spirituality is a systematic study of truth through observation, experiment and transformation. You need to experience. Nobody can experience. Your wife cannot experience the truth on behalf of you. You have to experience. That is called spirituality. Spirituality is not just going to temple or church or anything, all these things. You need to go to the deeper truth of yourself, knowing yourself. Rightly doctor said in the beginning itself. So that quest has to come to within every one of you. That is called spirituality. Spirituality is nothing about knowing about our own spirit. We are all made out of the same spirit. That's why rightly in the book it was defined as health is a natural status of well-being of physical, mental, social and spiritual. Otherwise should they put that? Let them take it out. Since we are not able to comprehend it, does not mean it is not there. So my friends, until and unless you are also born with the same spirit, every one of you are having the same spirit. If you are able to comprehend your mind and this one, anything in this world is possible. We can manage our health by... I am not telling you should not go to doctor, do not take tablets. Once where it is required, you can go to medicine. What is medicine? The word medicine itself is supplement. In Tamil it is called marunde. Marunde means maru unde, alternative push. When there is an obstruction somewhere else, you need to push it. That is called medicine. So take the medicine temporarily. Go to doctor, take your checkup. Absolutely all right, observe this. But when you keep on taking antibiotic, operating each organ, separating each organ, where are we going and landing? So science has to open the eye. So here, chakras are magnified field of the respective physical elements: earth, water, fire, air and space. Root, earth. Sacral, water. Solar plexus, fire. Air, earth or air. Throat is space. Chakras. 7 chakras are glands in the human body. I was talking about the third eye and the pineal gland. In the olden days in India, we were asked to keep bindis. Why ladies were asked to keep bindi? Because when you keep the bindi, kumkum, you will be activating the third eye. Not for show. In recent days what happened? It has become snake eye. So the third eye is not to make you to understand this is a master gland, it is so important. This is a pineal gland. Now science is very able, is in a good position to explain pituitary gland is a very important gland. I was having a talk with one of the director of NIMAX in Bangalore, Dr. Satish Chandra, he was telling me that they were conducting a investigation in the jails for all the criminals. What they found, the hardcore criminals, the pineal gland was not active at all. So anybody's pineal gland is not active, they tend to commit a lot of criminal activities. So we need to go to the root, why it is happening. So the pineal and the pituitary gland are major important gland. But here the significance is, you will be able to activate your pineal, pituitary, endocrine gland by touching your hand itself. By holding your hand and touching at certain point, you will be able to activate your gland, because all the nervous system comes and ends in the hands and foot. Please try to understand. All the nervous system comes and ends in the hands and foot only. So all the switches are God has installed this body. So by activating certain point in the body, certain point in the foot is called foot reflexology. So we are able to activate and see that energy charges properly. What is disease? Root cause of disease caused by interaction of host, body with agent, biological, non-biological and stress. Psychosomatic disease is the root cause of the mind. Environment plays a key role in overall dynamic. Here my friends, I want all of you to understand, psychosomatic disease is the major root cause for the humanity, because major problem happens in the mind. Once you are able to comprehend the mind, major the problem gets solved, because mind is collection of dust. Your mirrors become dust particle. So here, environment plays a key role. I want all of you, especially doctors from here in this hall, to refer the book called Biology of Beliefs by Bruce Lipton. Biology of Beliefs by Bruce Lipton. Even right now you can go into the website and see what a great, so he is a biologist, he is a doctor by himself. What he says in the end there, 90% of your DNA can be modified by 90% of your DNA can be modified by environment, food, thought and mind. Please go to the book. Please go to the book, because you scientists can do a lot of work. So what does it mean? You may be carrying the genetic disorder of your past. You may be carrying all this disorder by DNA. But only thing is, you can make a free will to change your DNA by putting your mind and thought. That is possible for human being. So when your scientists think that it is possible, when Bruce Lipton is able to establish this in a lab, there are ample evidence in this country. Your country is so great because anything they found, they publish it. Last year when I came here, I found that 1.5 million people are killed by wrong prescription by American Medical Journal. They published it. That is the greatness of this country. You need to salute to the scientists and salute to the system which exists here, which is not there in India. We can fight these mafias here. So here I want you people to come forward and go and probe yourself inward. Once you start probing inward, you will be able to get all these things. Psychosomatic disease is the root cause in the mind. How many? When a patient goes to a doctor, he goes very happily. After the investigation, he comes out with the patient. Why? Why? Because when you tell that fellow is having so many diseases, immediately the problem comes in the mind. So I am not telling that you should not. You have to be diplomatically make them. No, you can see the same work. Placebo effect of medicine. Placebo effect of medicine, 15 people were done surgery and 15 people were done a placebo surgery, but after the 15th day, the placebo surgery was successful. Why? That means it is the mind. So most of the cases are psychosomatic diseases. So until unless human beings come to understand what the mind is, what the life force is, where are our roots, this our Eastern philosophy will be in a position to give the enlightenment, and we want the scientific fraternity to understand and come forward to explore this universe with it. What is pain? Short circuit or obstruction of energy or flow of biomagnetism. Stress. Subtle force impinging on the mental relief can be managed by drawing the inner biomagnetic energy. Again, I am talking about the inner biomagnetic energy. Suppose 100% is energy is required for this body to maintain, 75% is required to retain the metabolism of the body, 25% is required for the brain. But when we have so much of psychosomatic diseases, biomagnetism gets wasted because your body does not get this biomagnetism to maintain the metabolism, our body falls short of the problem. Second major thing we need to address is purification of the blood is the major problem we are lacking it. Because blood only carries everything. And we have to choose the medicine in your food. What does Dr. Hippocrates said 700 years back? Choose thy medicine in your food. So all the food has got medicinal value. Once you are able to chew the food properly, 10 to 15 times, the food is getting converted into glucose. Hardly we spend 5 minutes for eating. We spend half an hour in the toilet. We have to spend half an hour for eating, 5 minutes in the toilet. What is happening now? We don't have time, we are stuffing the food. So what is happening to the organs, digestive system and excretory system? Who is taking care of all those things? So the basic system itself is wrong. So I am 63 years, I am not taking a single tablet. So far, I have removed 8 teeth from my body. My doctor told you have to take antibiotic and painkiller. I said I am a natural therapist, I will not take. She said, no, I am the doctor, you are the patient, you have to take it. I said, okay doctor. She told me you have to get the tablets. I got all the tablets. I showed her. Then afterwards, within 8 days, I have removed, 4 days I have removed 8 teeth. She told I had to put the dentures she want 3 months before coming to US. This happened last year. 15th day I went and told doctor I want the dentures to be put. She said, what is this? How can I put it? It is not possible. I said, see my healing. When I opened my mouth and showed, she was shocked. Then I have to tell her I have not taken a single painkiller. She dropped her 4 shifts. She asked, how is it possible? I said, I know how to heal myself. I took Neem, Bilva, Tulsi. What is that? Neem, you know Neem? Yes. Neem, Bilpatra, Tulsi, combination I made it purify the blood. That worked as an antibiotic for me, this one. Within 15 days I found I was able to put my denture back. And so why I am telling is, what I am speaking is what I have experienced, not what I read it. So my friends, I want you to explore your universe. First, see that by eating itself, within 1 month, you can see the changes. When you start eating, what you need to do, food has to be put in the mouth, close the mouth, start chewing the food. 15 times you chew the food, air should not enter. And you digest the food along with the saliva. After 30 days, you go and take your blood sugar and see how your blood sugar is also dropping. See the miracles happening. I am not telling to take anything from outside. Everything is within you. When there is a medicine required, you go and take it. Take the tablet, slowly reduce it. But find out the consciousness which is present in the body. Because we are afraid. The mind is not allowing. Monkey in the mind. Always wandering. Whether to do this, whether to do that. So here you need to understand, we have the authority within, we have the free will to change. Next, subtle force impinging on the mental dream can be managed by drawing the inner biomagnetic energy. What are the benefits? Means for prevention, diagnosing. That is means acupressure means for prevention, diagnosing and cure. 100% safe and no side effect. Even can be practiced for a small child. Second thing is, no cost, no test, hence it's called as zero cost therapy. The therapy of low cost, effective on even newborn babies, do it yourself therapy. It is do it yourself therapy. All these informations are available in this book called Health in Your Hand, written by Dr. Devendra Vora. Devendra Vora is my guru. When he happened to come to USA in 1974, when he was suffering from some problems, one of the acupressure therapists treated him. He came back to India and then he started researching. He is a meditator and all these points, everything was revealed to him during his meditation, and using scientific knowledge, he wrote this book. Even our great President Obama has responded to Dr. Devendra Vohra, and Bill Clinton has also written a letter to Vohra when he was the president. That means we need to go to the root of the problem and see what comprehensive solution we can give it to this humanity. Now, we are going to have a small break. Is there any break?
Yes.
So, we are going to have a non-commercial break for 5 minutes and come back. Thank you.